Introducing the new MIXR Pro from NEBTEK, completely redesigned for a more professional video assist experience. With all balanced inputs and outputs via 3-pin mini XLR and more robust audio amplifiers. With the internal speaker removed, the front panel is roomier for a better user experience with tapered LED knobs. This also makes for a better listening experience at your cart with more professional cart speakers than could possibly fit in this unit. The inputs and outputs of the MIXR Pro are analog, but the built-in USB interface to the computer is digital for both the main audio input and output and the secondary audio codec connection for the iPad talkback. No more external USB audio devices are needed. We've replaced the potentiometers with rotary encoders, and this gives us the ability to control the unit completely digitally. The level of the rotary encoder is indicated with the ring of LEDs. As with our previous versions of the VA Mixer, the monitor knobs control the output for monitors 1, 2, and 3, driving both line level and speaker level outputs simultaneously. We've added a fourth monitor control knob, which we call Monitor Aux, because of its multiple functions. First, this output can be used to drive a ComTech or other device that needs line level audio. When the MIXR Pro is in a dual channel mode, it adjusts the output level of the right channel. We'll cover this 2-channel mode in detail in another video. The blue LEDs on the monitor knobs indicate muting. You can mute outputs individually, or you can press and hold an unmuted output, and it'll mute all outputs. You can unmute outputs individually, or you can press and hold already muted outputs, and it'll unmute all outputs. The speaker knob sets the level of your cart speaker.
You're late.
The only meeting you're ever late to is your first one, DB. I'm not a saint.
What's the point?
The select switch is used to choose which audio source the monitor speakers play. Selecting the select knob to DVR allows us to hear the playback of the QTAKE on the monitor outputs. This is the main mode of the select switch because QTAKE automatically handles the muting to the external speakers while in record and then switches output when you play back.
I've got a job, something big. I need your help.
Damn it, Silky. You know I hung up my service manual years ago.
The next position of the select switch is labeled aux, and it's the DVR auxiliary and corresponds to the DVR auxiliary connectors on the back of the unit. The DVR auxiliary output is a mirrored output to the main input from the sound mixer. It can be used to feed another recording device such as a Pix 240, Shogun, or even a second linked QTAKE system. If you want to send the sound from the external recorder to the set speakers, you'd want to set the select knob to aux.
Scene 208, take 1, marker.
When the select switch is in line, we hear the sound mixer's audio going directly to the speakers. This would be useful when you're opening the speaker to producers or clients down the hall away from set. You'd want to mute any speakers on set while in line mode. The next knob is the gain control, which is the master input level coming from the sound mixer. As we turn up the gain, you can see the audio level indicated on the level meter. And the last knob on the top row is the talkback level. This adjusts how loud the operator is when talking back to remote monitor speakers and QTAKE iPad talkback. The VA MIXR Pro has 4 intercom level adjustments, and each one of them has a momentary press to talk to that intercom station. When the knob is pressed and held, the audio from the microphone is sent out to the speaker at that video village, with the aux intercom driving the iPad talkback from the operator. We've also added audio presence indicator LEDs to the intercom knobs, which glow if someone is speaking from an intercom mic at a video village. The MIXR Pro still has the built-in talkback microphone, but now there's also an external microphone. So if you have a headset with the built-in mic, you can plug that into the system and it'll supersede the built-in microphone, so you can use your own microphone for talkback. The bottom row of knobs on the VA Mixer is for your headphones or your cart speaker. Adjusting these knobs does not affect any audio going out to set, except of course for the push-to-talk functions of the intercoms. This row is solely for monitoring on your cart speaker or headphones. You can choose to listen to any of the 4 intercoms or a combination of them by adjusting the intercom levels individually. The DVR knob adjusts the relative level of DVR that you hear as the operator in your headphones or cart speaker. Which DVR source you hear, QTAKE, DVR, or aux DVR, will be determined by the select switch position. The line knob adjusts the relative level of line from the sound mixer that you hear as the operator. You may wonder if the brightness of the LEDs can be controlled, and the answer is yes. A long press on the speaker level knob turns it amber, and it now becomes an adjustment for the level of the LED brightness. This covers the basic functions of the new NEBTEK VA MIXR Pro. Production will begin soon, so please contact us for pre-order savings. Thanks for watching.